So we're going to do a mock road test with Sam.
Yes.
Who's a driving instructor in the Bronx. Mm-hmm. Very exciting. See whether I passed or not, right?
Yeah, let's see. Let's see how you do.
Drive in the big city. All right, so we're going, go straight unless told to turn, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Go straight unless you're told to turn. All right, let's go ahead and make a left here. Alrighty. We're gonna go straight down or straight up, however you see it.
This is so exciting.
Yeah. What's up, guys? Big Mac Sam here.
Yeah, check out Big Mac Sam's channel.
Yep. Look at my check out my channel, guys. Big Mac Sam.
The other thing about driving in the city, there's a lot more pedestrians and speed bumps.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
And police and emergency vehicles.
Yes, yes.
I think last night I saw more emergency vehicles in an hour than I have in 2 years. Because last night I stayed in Brooklyn and
okay. Wow.
Lots of emergency vehicles.
We're gonna go straight.
And double parking is a thing here.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah,
big time. And I hate it sometimes because I'm on a 2-lane road sometimes, and when I'm on the right lane, I'm going straight. I see double parked cars. You know, I look like 15 seconds ahead of me, and then I just have to move over.
Yeah, and buses parked here and vehicles coming at you. You have to slow down and give way. And this is very much about you know what we say all the time.
Let's make a left.
You can be right, or you can be dead right.
Yeah, exactly.
You might have the right of way, but and you know, driving in the city, you and I talked about this before.
Yes, yes.
Sometimes you got to be a little aggressive, but at other times you got to give it up too.
Yeah. So some examiners, they're very, very quiet. They're just telling you what to do. Some of them are conversationalists. They will have a conversation with you.
Yeah, and that's an excellent point. And what's your feeling, Sam, about engaging in conversation with the examiner?
I always tell students, don't do it unless they start a conversation with you. Yeah. Because some of them, you know, I remember one time there was a student trying to have a conversation with an examiner. The examiner said, focus on the road, and left it at that. Let's make a left turn.
I was going to go straight, but
make a left turn.
As you can see here, you can't go straight.
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
This video is made possible by the course package, Pass Your Driver's Test First Time, because we know that your driver's test is the most stressful day of your life, and without some form of driver training, your chances of passing are less than 50%. As a bonus, we'll include both the defensive and winter driving smart courses. These will make you a safer, smarter driver and reduce your chances of being involved in an accident. Click down in the description there and get full details.
And at the traffic light, we're gonna make a right turn.
You have a lot of four-way stops here, all-way stops.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Pedestrian, I was covering brake there.
Yep. Always want to cover your brakes. And look at this guy. My goodness.
And this is where you got to change lanes. You got to signal, mirror signal, shoulder check.
And it's okay to go over the solid lines when you see vehicles like this. Yeah. Let's make a right.
You're doing auto body work. You're fixing the car. Yeah, no, that would have got points, right? Because it was yellow and I was going to move up.
Yeah, you cannot, you just
and then it turned red. So I lost points there.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Probably points or probably would have failed you, actually. Some of these examiners, they can be a little too strict, and some of them, they'll let it go, you know. It depends who you have.
There we go. Failed my driving test in the big city.
Yep. You sure had.
Oh my God, that's so bad.
Yep.
That is so bad.
All right, we're gonna go straight down. This is the area that I was taking a lot of my students. Yeah. And we're gonna go straight down until you can't anymore, and we'll make a right turn.
And I'm also speeding.
Yes, you are.
Because it's 25. I just saw the sign.
Yep.
I'm a terrible driver. I'm a terrible student.
Hey, when you have your driver's license, you do what you want. I mean, it happens sometimes. We're not thinking about it. Yeah, we'll make this right turn. What is this car doing?
Yeah, here you got to be kind of cautious. You're not really sure what they're doing.
Yeah.
But, you know, sneak up.
Well. And, of course, look at what the arrow says. You cannot make a left turn. Just keep going.
And that's the other thing about here in the Bronx and in New York City is you get these really narrow streets.
Yeah.
Really narrow streets.
Let's make a left turn. And back.
And you know, going back to that traffic light, that's the other thing is that sometimes, and I say this, you know, students that are totally prepared for their driving test, something like that in the traffic environment happens.
Let's make a right.
And you fail your driver's test.
Yeah.
And it's not because you really, you know, it's just one of those things where it sucks.
Yeah.
You know, bad drivers can pass a driver's test because everything goes right.
Yeah, at that time.
And there's no surprises.
Yeah.
But then you get surprised and something happens and you react incorrectly.
Exactly.
And you fail your driver's test because the examiner, they don't allow discretion in those types of things. So,
did you want to do parallel parking?
That'll be fun.
You want to do it?
Sure, let's do it.
All right, let's go around the block. I found that nice spot over there. Sometimes even us experienced drivers will do a little trial and error, especially when it's a tight spot. You know, we're just going at it, back and forth.
Yeah. It's 25. Didn't get me this time.
No.
I got 25 this time.
Yep. And let's make a right turn.
And the you know, the other thing about the 25 is it, you know, and this is the thing I say to students when they're preparing for a driver's test. You gotta practice in and around the test center.
I'm gonna try right here, parallel parking. Let's see how Rick does, guys.
Right into reverse. Yep.
There you go.
I can tell you right now, I'm a little far from the curb.
That's all right. Sometimes examiners will give you 2 tries. Some of them will give you 3 tries. All right. Let's see how you did. Some of them will open the door to check. Some of them don't.
Yep.
I've seen it. Yeah. It's not too bad. I say it's about 12 inches. You could be a little bit over 12 inches. Nick will give you 5 points for that. Not 15. Unable to park properly.
Yep.
Excessive space for parking too far. Probably 5 points.
So 5 points.
Yeah, 5 points.
And what happened was, I can tell you exactly what I did wrong. My 45-degree angle was off.
Okay.
I should have been a little bit more of an angle when I came in.
Yeah.
I turned in too soon.
And some people do 45. I do 30. I told my students 30 degree. I don't know if you saw my video on parallel parking. Everyone teaches parallel parking different. Everyone has a different technique to park. I always tell students, even at the end of my video, I said it, you know, it's so many variables in parking. So.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yes, yep.
So many variables. Hang on there one sec. The thought of failing your driver's test is what keeps you up at night right now. Click the link over here. Check out the Smarter Driver course package that guarantees that you will pass your driver's test first time. Click the link and check that out. And have a great day. All the best. Bye now.